I'm here to tell you a bit more about Cypress prompt or whatever I can show you. But it's an amazing tool that is going to break the barrier of entry into the QA sector, and everyone, almost everyone, will be able to do a complete end-to-end validation, let's say, or let's say from a product owner, a product manager will be able to use this tool in order to validate, and we ourselves as QA engineers will benefit from it in a way that Cypress prompt not only uses straight up text instructions to create the testing scenario, but it also brings the healer. It self-heals the test in order to pass. So first things first, let me just show you what do I have here. This is my project on the right side, of course. And I already have running in the background my project here, localhost 3000. I open Cypress on the other tab. And this is the test that I'll be running. It's called integration because it visits a page called integration inside my app. So we will basically visit the base URL, which is localhost 3000. It already logs in through the end-to-end file that I have here. The logic is here in which you will log in directly, login session, use these credentials, which is okay that I'm showing you guys since this is a personal project. And it will click on the integration menu item, validate that the zip code lookup is visible on the page. It will then validate that the button search is visible and enabled on the page. This is a great thing because you can do two validations on the same phrase. And well, something that I had added before is the street input is also visible on the page, but let's change things a bit. Let's do this, and maybe we add something in the future. So let's just run this integration. Let me just clear the sessions that you guys know that it's going through. Okay, it went through like really fast. One thing that's really cool is that, sorry, because I'm running this on Windows subsystem for Linux, so it's a bit cumbersome to use both screens at the same time. But once you already run prompt, the Cypress prompt, it caches the steps, so it already knows what to do, and it will execute the test as it will execute as in, say, Cypress nature, right? Like really fast. So the one thing that it will, let's say, change if we change something here, like instead of clicking integration, we will click on some other thing. So let's just do a live testing here, like let's say click on go back to dashboard button on top of the page. Let's see how this goes. I saved, I will re-execute it again. Now you see that it's planning the 5 steps, as in it changed something. It knows that it changed something. It's executing all the steps previously. It will look for the go back play. Okay, it found everything. So this is amazing. One thing as well that you guys can see is that my app is in another language, which is my native language, Brazilian Portuguese. So the prompt is executing and finding everything in plain English. This is like really amazing. So you don't need to be, let's say that you're testing an app that is in French or in Italian or whatever language, or you can give straight up English instructions. Of course, maybe you need to know like what these instructions mean as well inside the app, but the good thing here is that I don't need to translate or use like Portuguese here. it might translate in the background and then look for the elements for you. So let's see what cy.prompt did. It first visited the dashboard, like as we can see it here, logged in, it is the dashboard, and then it click on integration menu. Here we can see it found the locator, it clicked on it. Now the next prompt step is validate that the zip code lookup is visible on the page. So this is something really amazing because this is this is in Portuguese and it's finding it already. The next step is validate that the this is the search button. Validate that the search button is visible and enabled. It found that as well. I also use this for validate that the street input is visible on the page. So it found the street input. We can see it here. It got street like the class. And then in the end, go back to dashboard. Click on go back to dashboard button on the top of the page. And here we can see that it found, it clicked, and yeah, here we are. Like let's click remove the pin, and this is the page. Let's just add one final validation here. Let's say validate that the name, my name is seen on page. And what else? Also validate that the email arsenal@webdojo.com is seen on page. So let's see how this goes. Now it's planning for, instead of 5 steps, it's planning for 7 steps. It's taking a little longer. Let's try to re-execute it. Let's see, maybe something went wrong here. Okay, now it went through. It's validating everything. Okay, amazing. So the 2 steps that I added, like it found that my name is visible, and also that my email is visible. So this is simply game changing, right? So after you finish with the prompts, with the validation that you need to do, you can use the code directly, because Cypress prompt provides you the code, and you can copy the code. Let's say you can copy the code and paste it here if you liked, or you can simply click on save, which will comment your prompt and use the code instead, and add the comments through what each locator refers to in the step that you were using it previously. So this is cy.prompt in a nutshell. There's many other things that we can do with it. You can integrate it with your CI/CD with some specific tests. Let's say there's a specific locator that keeps changing on your pipeline, and it will use the self-heal function as well to do that, but maybe that's for our next video. So yeah, that's cy.prompt in a nutshell. Thank you for watching.